Kildare. Arthur Guinness is Ireland's most famous brewer, born in County Kildare. Let's follow in the footsteps of Arthur Guinness, taking in historic sites linked to Arthur. We recommend walking or cycling because at some points there is no parking. It takes about 3 hours to complete by foot, or 2 hours by bike depending on your condition. Once you are in Leaslip, you can start in Arthur Guinness Square, which is on the main street at the car park. There are 3 places to visit that have a connection with Arthur. First is Leaslip Castle, which only opens to the public during the summer. It has been in the ownership of the Guinness family since 1958. The castle contains many items of antique furniture, tapestries, paintings, drawings, and some unusual items. The second point is St. Mary's Church, where you will find the resting place of Archbishop Arthur Price, whose seed capital allowed Arthur and his brother Richard to start their brewing enterprise. The memorial stone is apparently underneath the carpet. The final point in Leaslip town is the original brewery site plaque. It is a bit difficult to find as it is in a small lane, which doesn't appear to have a name, but it is just off the main street. We'll leave you a link to the exact location. At the age of 31, Arthur Guinness had a small brewery here. On the way to our next stop, you will pass the wonderful barn. And Batty Langley Lodge. If you keep walking, you will arrive at Selbridge, where Arthur spent his childhood. Castletown House is in Selbridge, and even though Arthur didn't have a direct connection to it, his descendant, Desmond Guinness, stepped in to buy the house and grounds in order to save it from large-scale housing development. Now it is open to the public. It is worth a visit. As Ireland's first and largest Palladian-style house, Castletown is an important part of Ireland's architectural heritage. Erected between 1722 and 1729 for William Connolly. There is a small coffee shop, or if you prefer, you can do a picnic. It has trails for walking and a playground. Next stop is Selbridge town. Arthur was born in Selbridge in 1725 and lived there for 30 years. His sculpture is a must-visit feature for visitors. I think it is a good time for a nice pint of Guinness. What about where Arthur learned the skill of brewing? Beside his first home on Main Street, it is identified by a plaque. Maybe ask the bartender if you can learn how to pour your own pint. Allow the Guinness surge to settle. We left Selbridge and went towards Hazelhatch. When Arthur moved the brewery from Leaslip to Dublin, this canal allowed for the expansion of operations. The brewery was able to use the fresh water of the canal and the Poddle River for brewing. Our last stop was Oughterard Graveyard, the resting place of Arthur Guinness. Please be respectful of the monuments and headstones within if you visit. Arthur Guinness is buried alongside his wife Olivia, their children and grandchildren. When you reach open ground in the graveyard, you are rewarded with remarkable views of the plain of Kildare and a broad sweep of Leinster to the west, and Dublin and Wicklow mountains stretching away to the south. Arthur moved his brewery from Leaslip to Dublin. The Guinness Storehouse is a very popular tourist spot. You usually need to book in advance. The tickets sell very quickly, especially in the summer and autumn. During your visit, you will explore the ingredients, history, and culture that tell the Guinness story. Your visit will culminate in the Gravity Bar, where you can enjoy your included drink of Guinness. If you feel a bit more adventurous, there is a trail to Loch Tay, commonly known as the Guinness Lake. The beach on the northern side is bright white sand. The sand was imported by the Guinness family, whose estate runs through part of Loch Tay. The shape of the lake with the white sand at the top makes it look like a pint of Guinness. It is one of the most photographed locations in Wicklow. We hope you have enjoyed our video about Arthur Guinness. Now go have a nice pint. Sláinte! Don't forget to like and subscribe.